Sip a real spill.
Yes, sir.
That part.
Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to the Real Spill podcast. And today we got Mr. Creep. Hey, what's going on, beloved?
What's good? What's good, man? Thank you for having me on the show.
And definitely, you know I had to get you on here, bro.
Yeah, super real.
You got the king of the streets, man. The king of the streets, Mr. Distribution itself, goddamn.
Man, look, we just staying alive and staying with it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So how everything been going with you, bro?
Man, good. Man, just, taking it day by day. I'm finna get my assistant to give me some of these USBs so I can show them in this interview real quick.
And I see you all the way live with that street distribution still, bro. You know, you've been going for a long time getting that distribution money out in the streets, man, the grassroots.
Man, gotta still stay grassroots,
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
Yes, have an A, B, C, D. If A ain't working, B gotta be clicking in.
Definitely. I mean,
Mhm.
they forgot about the tangible items. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can take home with them things that they can hold on to. But
Mhm.
have people like yourself that, keep that alive. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Tangible.
Yes, sir.
I stay bumping into you out there, moving this new product that you got, man.
Yeah.
There it
I
is.
stay with it.
There it is, bro. Tell them what that is, man. What you got going on right there?
Yeah, so we the artists that stayed out the trunk. We had the promotional van selling the CDs and things. So once the industry kind of dried up and they started giving away their music, it took away the asset of music. People started jeering away from it. So we stayed with it, and we wanted to come out with a product that that can go digital and physical at the same time. So we came up with the USB cards.
That's hard.
And
So with that card, that holds information
mhm.
for artists and their project, videos,
Yeah,
things of that
yeah,
nature, all in one digital card.
all in one card. You see, I got the barcode on there.
Oh,
So I'm trying to keep up the sales, to keep
yeah.
a record of the sales. So when the labels or whoever distribution platforms come and say how many units you sold, we can give them accurate numbers.
See,
Same
that's
way we did with the CDs.
right. That's real life education right there, man. A lot of these artists don't know about that type of thing.
Yeah.
It's pretty much jump on stage and get the little check off stage, and the label, the labels or whoever they're assigned to, is the
Mhm.
one that benefit off of things like that. So that's what you doing out here in the streets. You pushing your own product, barcode, still counting numbers for digital sales, and still giving the people tangible items to take home and enjoy Mr. Creek.
Yeah, see, the whole point is to be able to be, like you said, a household name, but to have something that's collectible.
Right.
When you went and got a Beatles album, they didn't just stream the Beatles song. And I said I streamed it, I listened to it. People that's in the collectible world, they had the album or they had the CD, or Blazer Skippy. So that's what we want to stay afloat into this industry today. Something that you can collect and have it 20, 30, 40, 100 years later and say, I actually got a Mr. Creep USB or CD. Man, if you Google some of my CDs, they going for $20, $30 on eBay. I was surprised, but people, that was affiliated with us, or that can understand their music and listen to our music, they want the physical. So
Right. Versus going with the stream game where they giving you a decimal of a penny, for your hard earned work, and they benefit off of the abundance of it. You know what I'm saying? Or your creativity and your hard work that you don't put down. Like that.
Exactly.
That's kind of crazy, man. I heard Snoop Dogg talking about the same thing. Like
Yeah.
you know, he didn't even understand the streaming. Like, well,
He
you
was
know,
like, "Wow, where's the money?"
right. It's like we're giving you everything, but you know, where
Yeah.
get off the deal? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy, bro. You know, that's real crazy. So
I seen a thing where Meek Mill said he want to go sell his music on Cash App and just call him and Cash App him the money, and he's sending out orders.
Right. I mean that's a cool concept, but I don't know if I would trust Cash App like that though. You know?
Yeah, I know, but he basically what he was saying is what we talking about, staying under the Master P theory, the Lil Flip,
Yeah.
the guys who direct to consumer.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
That's a great run. So Creep, you out of Chicago with it, huh?
Yeah, I'm out of Chicago, man. You know, I've been all around this United States. You know, my family is they by way of Mississippi. You know, your great state of Mississippi, the motherland, as we call it, Sippy land.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I was raised in the Shire. My mom and them always had me in tune with the South. So, you know, I just put an anchor down in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, ATL's been great to me. I don't have no complaints about Atlanta, Georgia.
Right. That's cool. So what do you feel about the Chicago music scene, you know, and where it's going now? You know, I mean, considering, you know, one of y'all music greats jammed up in all this crazy commotion, then, you know, you got the same thing kind of going on down in Atlanta with, you know, the Rico situation, and you know, like what you think about the music scene today, and what you think we've done better?
I think it's ran its course. You know, it's run its course as far as the drill. You know, Chi has always been an extremist city. You know, if either we going pro-black, we going all the way, or we going, you know, murder, death, kill. You know, we go to the extreme. But I think, you know, it's ran its course, and now everybody's really ready to hear something more positive, and something more that they can grow on, and as far as a people, you know. So the drill scene has took its course.
Right. That's a definite. You know, I've started to notice a lot of the older artists are coming out now. You know what I'm saying? Doing more shows, and you know, kind of, you know,
Twista, Crucial Conflict, all them guys that kind of like paved the way for the industry. You know, in the early days, they had the contractuals and contracts, and the tours and things like that. They're back active with it, because you know, like the Brat and them, they had the first contract that was commercialized from Chicago. So they basically back to the grind, back to the rubber to the road again. And I think that's good, man. You know, but what's needed is for us as industry cats to demand the program directors to get back to promoting something that's going to keep the community stable.
Right.
Yeah, we don't demand, you know, the program directors and the radio hosts and the personalities, they said that they want something positive in the community, but they still playing the stuff that's damaging our neighborhoods, you know. So we have to stand on them firm and say, look, we won't want to be part of this radio broadcasting unless it's something that's going to be positive for our community.
Right. That's kind of big, to where it used to be a situation where, like, the more independent street music will go on the mix shows, and you know, the more commercial music will go on the mainstream. But now they just like don't even care. You know what I'm saying?
We used to could go on WKKC. It was a college radio station where you know, it was a balance in the Chi. You had the mainstream radio, but you could go on to the other shows and get something positive that would tap into. If it was just something new coming out of the South, you could hear it. If it was something coming from the East Coast, you could hear it. If it was coming from that West Coast, you would get a glimpse, a sneak peek. We don't have a balance as much as the dirty rap and the hardcore rap. We don't have a positive hip hop show. We don't have a consciousness hip hop show that there's a gangs of artists that want us that got those bars that can spit that knowledge, but it's the playing field is not the same. So we have to demand that you know, balance in our industry, and this is our industry. You know, we created the hip hop situation, we created it, and so you know, Shy's known for drill music. Like it's not a good look. I mean, no disrespect to the drill artist, but it's gotta, you know, we got all forms of artistry coming from Shy. We got people who doing poetry, and you know, you see Three Stacks. He on the flute. He's showing you this is more music. I'm on MC, but I can play the flute. So you know, we got people in the shot that do blues and jazz and other forms of music, and it's got to be balanced out.
Right. That makes a lot of sense. You know, I mean, it's like we don't highlight nothing but the drill music, but then when you get into the other genres of music, like country and all that type of stuff, like they having their way, bro. You know what I'm saying? But they got us in a box. You know what I'm saying? To where you know our positive and good music, you know, our dance music and all that type of stuff don't feel good unless it's fabricated with the girls, goddamn it, busting the butt open, and you know, our young men, goddamn it, you know, they want to turn out young ladies into whores and our young men into killers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just run these, you know, constantly on them when they got so much good music just sitting in the box. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's
and it sounds great. It motivates people. They don't want to put that out on the radio. And the thing about the DJs that I noticed today, they not breaking records. Like real DJs used to break records. If you knew the record was hot and you knew it was good, you broke the record. You didn't just play with the program director or the top 10 or the top 40 or whatever. These DJs today, they're not record breakers, you know, and we need to get the Pink Houses back. We need to get the Miltons and the DJs who broke records to get back into the game of doing that. So it can be a balanced playing field.
Yep. That's definitely. Yep. Right.
And then you have an artist like, I'm gonna just come back down to Atlanta. You have an artist like Killer Mike who comes in and he's seen a loophole of what was needed and brought back that old Atlanta and took a sweep.
Man,
Sweep.
That last project he did, man, I couldn't take that up out of my goddamn radio, man.
Okay.
That thing.
But he touched on all elements of it.
You know, I first heard it at your house. You know,
Yeah.
He was like, that's that new Killer Mike, man. That thing.
Mm-hmm. I watched him doing Run the Jewels, and I would see him over at house where we pressed up the CDs, and he would go in there and get them CDs, him and the white boy, and they were, you know, they was active in the streets with their music. And he just growed and he seen what was needed, got back with Dungeon Family, got back with the roots of what he was doing and recreated it. And Atlanta had needed that sound, you know?
Right. Yeah,
so.
And now's the time they need it now. Because, you know, it's like, you see they get trying to drag the baby into a bunch of jam, you know, that he I can say that, you know, he definitely ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
And they dragging him, they trying to rip him to pieces by saying, hey man, you knew you ain't had no business over in this gang area or whatever. But I'm working, man. I'm
Yeah.
working. I'm not sitting around thinking this man finna goddamn come and try to blow my head off and this, that, and the third, and I'm not gonna limit myself to being able to work out here. You
Yeah.
know?
It's an attack on our millionaires.
Yeah, that's
You know, we have to talk to our young men about not being rich gangbangers.
rich gangbangers.
Right.
But
And if you knew anything about your organizations, these organizations wasn't built to be gangbangers. They were vanguards for the community.
the thing you got to ask yourself though, can I be excused for where I was before I became who I am now? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Because
You know,
every man can change.
every man can change, exactly. But guess what? The person that was shooting that gun, am I at fault because he didn't change it?
No.
See, that's what's going on. You know,
Yeah.
I'm on
And
music video, bro. I'm a
Mhm.
change man. I don't do stuff. I'm not with all that no more. I'm feeding the community. I'm doing all kind of stuff. Now, just because of where I was before I became this changed person, I'm
Right.
still getting I'm still getting the backlash from it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't see him at fault in no kind of way of where he should be hit with Ricos and you know this, that, and the third. Now, okay, it was a baby music video going on and it happened, but him being
Exactly.
at fault for it, no, sir.
No, sir. But
No,
you know, we have been under the attack for being trendsetters our whole existence, especially in America. You know, if you're a trendsetter, you gotta know you under the attack. And I get it. I've been blackballed so much, you know, for setting trends. I understand it now. But it's like what's my man used to rap with Dame Dash said, beef is corny.
it's corny as hell.
It's corny. So to the younger artists that's out there and anybody who understand this industry and wants longevity, get your mind out of beefing. Get your mind out of portraying to be
Tough.
a gangbanger or a criminal or you know, yeah, it's true you may have came out of certain elements, but it's like Too Short. You know, when he spit, he said, "Life is too short." It still had a message. You know, even though I'm gonna paint this picture for you,
I'm trying to make it out.
I'm trying to make it out.
Get out with me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Make
And
it
so
out.
and you know, we want to make music that's gonna be relevant 20, 30 years from now. You know, and whoever's developing these artists, they need to stop them before they get to.
Ain't no records out there like that, man. No more than your Drakes and your Kendrick Lamars. You know what I'm saying? So this new age, there ain't no records out there like that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they actually want bodies on their record to hoping that it'll give them better views and becoming rap stars.
Yeah.
That is totally backwards.
Right. So Free, you had a record that dropped overseas that you just got a plaque for. Congratulations, my brother.
Man, appreciate that. Yeah, it came in from over the years. You know, me and my middle brother, we did a record, and it was out over in the UK and Germany and Denmark. It never surfaced back to America, and then the label went through some problems. They was bought out from Notting Hill Music Group, and you know how that goes when you know these small subsidiary labels
Right.
buy into bigger labels. So they didn't carry us over with the merger, and so we didn't get the promotions and stuff that we needed, and we had some people that just did bad deals.
Bad business.
But I was able to track the records numbers,
Mhm.
and they had to send me the credibility for the record. And you know, overseas numbers are different from United States, so it actually did like a gold certification.
That's big, man. That's real.
I appreciate that, bro. We a lot of blood, sweat, and tears for that record.
Man, congratulations, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, we definitely here to give you your flowers now. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, like for the ones that do know Mr. Creep, like they know that Mr. Creep has been a hustler out here on these streets and really have, you know, did things to that, you know, in the music business that niggas in
mhm.
the business today ain't doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Done. Don't have no clue of it. You
right.
know?
I'm
So
like Starlito. I'm like you. You know,
yeah,
we didn't sold our plaques, but we
yeah,
never get the recognition or the, like you said, flowers or pat on the back and say woo woo, because you know we would just go, let's go, green sale, you know, and
yeah.
so getting that accolade, it changed me, you know, into understanding the barcode, getting it registered, getting, you know, BMI and ASCAP and those things. So that's another show, but we're gonna teach them how to, you know, set themselves right so the labels can't take advantage of them or you know, make them lose out on their recognition.
Right, right, right. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because these kids
The,
they lost, they getting it away, man, and don't even know.
mhm.
You know, it's like when they took the physical sales away, it took away everything for
And the labels did that on purpose.
yeah,
It was too many middlemen becoming millionaires.
right,
You know, too many men beating the system. You know, when streaming came out, they had streaming farms. Those that got into the streaming farms and had them run them numbers up, they I ain't gonna say no names, but like Russ and a bunch of cats that took advantage of it.
right,
And really the numbers was falsified, but you know that's the game got a lot of falsehoods. You know, you could payola and get your record played and beat the system. If you got the money to go up there and say, hey, look, you go 200,000 radio, go on, spend me and
right,
make somebody like your record. So we tend to, guys like us, we tend to want it the right way. You know, we ain't gonna go falsify our numbers on Amazon or these streaming platforms and say we somebody Instagram, and we go out here and meet and greet with the, like they say. I know Kalo folk. I seen him. I know him. He had promotional trucks. He was here in Florida. You know, people know they shook hands with you. So
right.
we forever will be faces of that. I see people, they say, Creep, you still out here with that music? I tell them, say, where I'm going.
I'm trying to tell
Come
you,
on,
like,
get it.
I
And
mean,
today it's $10.
yeah, real tough. Yeah, that's the motion, man. You know, hey, it is what it is, man. We have to. But so I was watching this interview online where they was talking about Jay Prince, Suge Knight, um, was it Irv Gotti?
Yeah.
A couple of more cats was talking about putting together the first distribution company. Um, you know, to be able to, you know, kind of, you know, pull it back away from how they robbing us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just can you
Mhm.
imagine that would have went on, bro? You know,
Yeah, they had tried to do that in the '90s, but you notice when they went into the talks of doing that, the powers that be spent all kind of investigations at Jay Prince. They 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 trumped up stuff. You know, they made up stuff to any way that they could stop that from happening, and they did it. And you know, that's a lot of what I really believe Puffy and a lot of these artists is going through when he went against trying to do his own liquor business, and so these are the things.
and the Black Political Party, you know,
Yeah,
like you know, they
yeah,
didn't see him. You know, you finna fund what? Like
yeah,
nah. So then you know, so they throw all this shit out there on them, and then guess what we do? We don't
yeah.
have people back. We don't stick together. We don't find the truth out. We just go with what they put out on here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I can create an illusion right now on here. You know what I'm saying? That'll make it believable. But once I cut this goddamn camera off, you know, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? It's back to my regular life. You know?
The Whack 100s and all of these people who I love that they got the platforms, but their platforms are built off of
Oh,
fake drama, fake news, you know, any type of gossip.
right.
It's nothing. It's nothing that's
You know what I can't,
building up our community.
you know what I can't understand for the life of me, bro? And why a bunch of grown men sit around talking about who got paperwork and who got this, that, and the third, man?
I just don't understand.
I don't understand that, man. Like, why is that like a high goddamn it lighted topic for a bunch of grown motherfucking men, bro? That's getting
Mhm.
back, man. Like,
Let's
who
get back.
cares? Ain't none of y'all selling drugs no more, bro. You know
Stop.
what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, bro. Who gives a fuck about any of that? I don't want to talk about no nigga paperwork or what the fuck he got going on. I don't, because I'm not gonna be in your face. I'm not gonna be,
Exactly.
I'm not gonna be impersonal with you, bro.
We
You
need
know,
to kill that notion right now. I'm looking at the young brother who got killed at the car wash,
Lil Ronnie,
Lil Ronnie.
right? That's such sad.
That was so sad. They killed him and his daughter.
Come on, bro.
I mean,
What in the world?
dog. I mean, I could just go down the line of where we've become. You know, we see that the world hates the black man for one, but we do it to ourselves.
That's beyond savage right there, bro. Like what? I mean, like what the baby man? Come on, bro.
He
It's
had
like
produced,
life don't have no value to people, bro.
I mean, super producer, super producer, super talent, super. We taking away our people, man. We killing our own kind. And then I'm looking at Black Sam and him. He's opening up his brother's burger joint, and it's filtrated with just gang annotations, gang. What's the word want to use? Just energy, gang energy. Like it looks bad, man. Like we can never become real businessmen.
Right.
So we have to stay, for one, stop gossiping. These are things we have to stop doing on these platforms, and talk about something that's real and positive. Yeah, everybody goes through some things, but let's have something that we can learn from, you know? Something we can learn from. Like my lifestyle, I grew up in Chicago, you know, I call it the dark ages. I don't never want to go back to them lifestyle. You know, I done grew up with some of the best and some of the worst. And to this day it's still love, you know. So that's how we coming back this next 360. We coming under the Love Act. You know, we selling love by the nickels, dimes, and 20s now. and that's where we at. You know, we really want to save our youth, man.
Right. Yeah,
That's really what we want to do.
that's the main thing right there, bro. So I see Big Mike had surfaced. You and him had a record y'all cut together, you know.
Yeah, we really working on some things. I'm locked in with Mike. Me and Mike, he started his own label. Shout out to Armor Gang, and he's got a daughter down here in Atlanta. She's real hot on the music. He's going into the executive mode of doing things. You know, Mike went through some ups and downs over rap a lot. He you know, he did his thing in the early days with the Convicts and Ghetto Boys, and so he's an entrepreneur. He's a pioneer for the industry, especially the southwest side of where we at. And so now he's ready to go into the executive side. He's an older brother, but he's coming back more with more positives. What we talking about, more positive stuff, more avenues to teach too. He's teaching copyrights, publishing, those things that yeah, we dealing with the streamers. Don't stop the streaming, but know that you have to have a conglomerate of things to help make the streams go. Marketing, promotions. And so he's focused on those things, but we got records coming together. Mike is like a brother to me. I tell him all the time, he baptized me into the mainstream of the industry. Because Mike, when we met over the phone, we didn't even meet face to face. And I think I was going back to college to get a degree in construction, and he said, "Hey, bro, I hear it in your voice. I rock with you, Creek." And some people, that just got a godly spirit. You don't have to meet them face to face. You can feel it. You can hear it. And so we locked in like that. And I think I went to Texas, and he came out 3 hours to come rock with me. And I said, I ain't had to pay him nothing or none of that. And I did feel his gas tank up, and he went back to Houston, but we just been locked in ever since, man. And a real good brother, man. I met his family, and so we getting ready to do some things with the USBs. Cause I had to talk him into getting back into the Master P theory, I call it, out the trunk. P is one of them people who got products. He's selling cereal, he's selling rap snacks, he's selling socks. That's my mogul. He's a mogul. I rock with him.
Tangible, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I seen him walking through New Orleans during the Super Bowl and Mardi Gras. He's like the people's champ,
Right.
So we just want to. If I can motivate the young people to be more business savvy, that's my goal. Right. Staying independent. Independent don't mean I won't take a deal, but it's how you take the deal.
How you take it.
I ain't getting myself jammed up in no 360. I need to know. I need a good lawyer, read your contracts, understand them. So deals ain't bad. It's just what type of deal you get. If you just want to be a 360 artist, don't expect the world to fall in your lap. It ain't gonna happen. But if you want to be an independent artist with your own entity in your own situation, and then you take a deal that's feasible, maybe a 1 year with 1 year option, or you just have to know what you're getting into.
So this project that you are working up, man, you got some pretty good features on there. I heard you got Grady from the Parliaments.
Yeah, so you know, through my years of working, and you know how this thing go, Kalo. You know, so if I know one half of this city, you know the other half. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't touch bases, we didn't face to face with people, but that opportunity to do something with the Parliament came through Shady Grady. You know, now he's like a godfather to me. You know, and we just started doing some records in the studio, and we landed a 2 song deal with Octopussy, a group out of the Netherlands, and they loved the song and put it on 12-inch records. You know, because overseas they still doing wax. They not really haven't come out of that medium. They love that medium, and they love the basics of the music. And so they pressed up a short run on it, and it's doing real well. And Grady hasn't had anything out for a while, so I'm trying to get him to drop an EP. So I'm working on some things with him and his project, and I really would like to see him and George get back together. You know, they're not friends. They just don't really do any music together. And I would love to see them do that. But outside of that, I have some other projects. I'm working on a project overseas that I've been piecing together for some time now. You know how we sit on these records and they be in our our Rolodex or our archives for a while. We want to put them out there. So
Right.
it's time for me to release some. I'm doing some work with some cats from over in the UK and Jaguar Records. So I'm excited about that. And
Yeah.
well, you know, just staying working, bro. Just staying working.
Yeah, yeah, you're working real good. And what I was getting at with the situation about the black owned distribution, Maverick Global Distribution.
Maverick.
Yeah, Phil and Jamila, you know, they formed a black owned distribution company. You know,
Mhm.
I'm looking forward to doing some business with them. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
heard you over there
So,
doing business with them already, correct?
To all the artists out there, get with Maverick Global Distribution, because not only is it just a DSP, it's affiliated with uh the marketing, and it's broken into tiers. So once you reach a certain numbers on your streams, then they bring you into other tiers of marketing and promotions and the things that you need to keep keep that circle of bringing your streams numbers up. And so it's a great platform, and it's black owned. So that's the thing about what we going at it with this now. You know, we
Right.
have the opportunity to keep it in house. You know, Black
Hmm.
Wall Street to say we that's what we aiming at, to get everything that we need in house.
Right.
And
Yeah,
so shout out to Chill and Jamila for doing that.
yeah, I'm looking forward to getting Still on here.
Yeah.
Reach out to him, you know, but definitely
Mhm.
look forward to getting on here so we can, you know, give the world a little bit more insight on that Maverick distribution. You know, we're working, you know.
Yeah.
So
I'm
you got,
looking forward to the movie you shoot. I know I'm gonna have a couple pieces in there, you
yeah.
know, doing my thing, you know.
Well, you know,
That
I
is
got brought in on the main strip, you know,
mm-hmm.
playing the Officer Riddler, you know.
Riddler. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So y'all be looking out for that. It's coming real soon. Ops.
Yeah.
Hey, look, FMS going crazy.
Hmm.
And he, you know, he broke me into my first real acting piece, so I'm sticking with it.
Right, right. Yeah. That's a whole nother episode right there.
Whole nother episode.
Whole nother
But
episode.
yeah, I'm excited about that. I even been doing some dummy scenes just to test
Right.
running before I go into this big camera mode.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So this record that we playing behind us is money ain't everything.
Yeah,
You
it's
shot a
off.
video of that, right?
Yeah, I shot a video to it. It's off of the Roseland album, my latest album, and it's one of them ones where it's the relationship that we keep. It ain't about the money.
Right.
It's all in the relationship. If I had a letter from Hilton, I could go to the bank and get some money just off the relationship of knowing him. Or if I know Donald Trump and he give me a letter and say he's worth it, give it to him. They'll give me all the money I want. So it's the relationships that we keep.
Right. So we're gonna give the people a run on that
Yeah, put them in tune.
thing.
Shout. See that cat right there on the beginning?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's So Gorilla Entertainment. My man, he's shooting movies down in Miami, so he's a movie producer. He was the youngest producer over there with Too Short and Too Short and Eric Sherman when they had the rim shop in the studio in the basement. So now he doing this thing down in MIA, so be looking for him. But he shot this video, and I appreciate him looking out for me on that. Once again, it's the relationships that we keep.
Right. So there you have it. Shit, we're gonna run through this video real fast. Let the people goddamn it check it out.
Check me out.
It's time to start listening. Ladies and gentlemen, you have now entered the Mr. Creep world. In this world, I'm gonna explain to you why money really ain't nothing. You know?
I really realize that money ain't everything. Money over snitches is the song we used to sing. We used to idolize Chuck Jewelry and all the fancy things. The people in the streets trying to fight the beat game. First thing, I'm consistent. I don't hurt nobody else. I'm strategic in my lane. That's how I gain wealth. Chasing after meals, man, you miss a lot of times. I let them laugh at me, dog, but my feet stay grounded. Got to keep clowning. I'm a beast on the scene. I'm like Jordan in the 90s. I'm on my fifth ring. And because I'm from the shy, I know how to get by. CDs are like dope sacks. I aim to get them high. These suckers, they gossip about me like I don't even know. You think that's gonna stop me, dog? I get it. Rain, sleet, or snow. Don't let them hate on you, homie. Move fast towards your dreams. I'm here to tell you firsthand, money ain't everything.
So during my journey, I had to find out something. Yeah. And what I came up with was, if you don't got love, truth, peace, freedom, justice, you ain't got nothing.
You got nothing at all.
You understand me? Listen to me. Money is nothing. So that's when I came up with this.
Yeah. Money be the root of all evil, don't let it get you. The devil know how to play games to get with you. When I was broken out of luck, I knew surely it would pass. I was going through withdrawal from not having that cash, especially when that beamer go past. You gotta have one. They're willing to do anything bogus under the sun. Seen that money came quick and the chicks came faster. I can hear them smacking them lips, make me sick as a pastor. Before I knew it, I was balling out in a mansion, driving big whips laced out in the latest fashion. My dad used to tell me fast money ain't the answer. Them dirty deeds will eat your insides like it was cancer. I was hoping I would get 1,000 pardons from the master. The minute I thought that, that's when it all came crashing. Doing simple shit to get you caught up in the scene. I'm here to make you realize money ain't everything.
Money ain't everything. No, not really. Once I realized that, yeah, I changed up.
Money is only good as long as you're helping your own people. We came into this world, see, we came into an equal. The money that you got can only pay back a debt. They took all the gold to it was no gold left. A fool and his money shall soon depart. I read the Bible verses, so I had to take it to heart. Them records that you sell can only lie or teach. We keep the money in the hood so the kids can eat. All them fake ass rappers I ain't trying to meet. And all you hungry execs I ain't trying to greet. See, you got them rappers competing, just dying to speak. As a star, you trying to speak, but you're dying the street. You can keep them fake dreams, cause you ain't lying to me. Satan got the game tied, and I'm just flying to free. Take heed to what I'm saying, don't get caught up in your dream. I'll give it to you real, cause money ain't everything.
Money is nothing. That's all I'm trying to say. You feel me already. I can't say no more.
King Size Entertainment. Cedrin, that's my man's name, Cedrin. Now look him up. He do good videos, but he doing movies now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he said to me one day, he said, Creep, I'm an artist, but it is until I start administering to all the artists, then I know everybody.
Mm-hmm.
When he sat back and started being the man on the camera, now he know me, he's got real doors open. So
Right.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Make a lot of sense. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or catering to them, you know.
Mm-hmm. He's catering to him.
Each one teach one. Let's go.
Let's go. Yes, sir.
Yeah. But man, it's been absolutely real, Creep. You know.
Man, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Pleasure having you, man. Like, you know, we're gonna have to get you back because I know it's a lot of things, you know, we got going in the future. So, you know,
Yeah, I'm coming over there to get on some of them raps, boy. I'm gonna make sure my rap book is heated when I come over there this next round. Because I know you got them spills, them guys singing on them hooks and all of that, man. I'm getting it in tune.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're really releasing on this year, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't hard, you know. I done had stuff for a long time, kept quiet. Now it's time for me to, you know, make my noise, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
real spill.
make me all over the table, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real
Yes,
talk.
sir.
Yeah. But
Thank you for having me, man. And anybody want to just check me out, man, you know, hit me up on all social medias, King Size LLC at Gmail, King Size LLC on Instagram, you know, same thing on Facebook. It's King Size everything, man, you know. And I ain't hard to, I hit back, I chime back in, you know. I ain't one of them guys that got somebody doing my account for me. So
yeah, there you have it. There you have it, Mr. Creep.
yes, sir. I see y'all in the streets. See you at the local liquor store or at the gas station selling that music.
Sip a real spill.
Yes, sir.
That part.